What's up guys, it's Endymion. Today is N7 day and we got a new piece of concept art for Mass Effect's future, so let's just get right into it. So with this new piece, there's a few things I want to go over with here. For starters, we see a gigantic crater with 4 characters leaving a spacecraft heading towards a crater of some kind. It's ominous, but it gets my brain going. So let's zoom in and see what we can see, shall we? Let's start with the spacecraft, which is labeled SFX. The Normandy back in the trilogy was labeled SSV Normandy SR1 in Mass Effect, SR2 in Mass Effect 2, and once the ship was given to the Alliance in 3, it was retrofitted and renamed the SSV Normandy SR2. Anyway, this ship is called SFX, so if we go by the numbering, obviously the Normandy had 2 base models technically, SR1 and SR2. This ship is X, which in Roman numeral meaning is for 10, meaning this ship is technically, in terms of the Normandy, technology-wise, it's 8 generations ahead of whatever technology the Normandy had. So this ship is advanced as hell and I'm here for it. We can also see that the ship is running Alliance colors, which leads me to believe that we are playing someone who will have official usage and ties to the Alliance military. I wanted a bounty hunter as the main character, but hey, it is what it is. This ship could also just be the landing craft and not the actual main spaceship you use, meaning this ship could be closer to, say, the Mako or Firestorm. Regardless, it looks really nifty. The next interesting part is that there's 4 people leaving the craft. This has me wondering, is your squad going to be 4 people instead of 3 now? Because when you think of it, every mission in Mass Effect pretty much has you as a 3-man team. Of course, you could have someone along for help or something, but largely speaking, it's Shepard and 2 crewmates. Perhaps BioWare is going for a more Dragon Age Inquisition inspired setup for your squad in the future and having 4 instead of 3 now. 4 is also the classic size for a party in, say, a MMORPG with a 4-person squad, usually being 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS. Maybe we're heading more into that direction with the series where squad mates fulfill certain particular roles in combat instead. And if we have 4 people on the field at once, that's a lot of unique conversation that can happen between those guys. And it probably also means the overall roster of the squad might be bigger than usual too. Looking at them, clearly one of them is a Krogan. Looks like they're wearing red. It's very similar to Rex in a way. Maybe it's his kid, or not Morden. Of course, it's super pixelated, but the outfit of the person in front, who is likely the main character, seems to be white and black primarily. And then we got 2 people behind them. It could be anything, but the 2 people behind the person in front look different in size and anatomy as well. So it's likely the only human in this photo is the one in the front, the Krogan to the left, and maybe a Turian in the back, and a Quarian or something in the middle, I'm guessing. What's also interesting is if we scroll up, we can see this little speck of a dead synthetic body of a Geth. I mean, it looks like a Geth to me. The flashlight head, the outward chest, the way the legs look. It looks very Geth to me, so I can assume the Geth will be prominently in this game as well. Then, speaking on the main thing in the image, is this crater with some sort of asteroid meteorite that crash landed. The surrounding area around the crater looks like it could be on a snow planet. It could be the moon, but I think it's a snow planet. The crater seems to indicate that whatever the threat is in this game, it might be something really old and something we're not familiar with. The crater idea could be that whatever has landed in the galaxy may have come from somewhere else far away. And it's obviously important enough to have the new crew checking it out. The 2 long horizontal lines on the crater make me think that those lines are there to give the crater a sort of logo look to it, or is it just me? Like if we zoom out, the horizontal line, the way the asteroid meteor is placed, it looks almost like a logo of some kind. Maybe it's an alien threat that traveled via meteorite from somewhere far away and landed, and whatever is inside, it might be a sort of Lavos-like situation. For those unaware, Lavos is the main villain in Chrono Trigger. It's a gigantic, parasitic alien that crash lands on worlds, and it infects the surrounding life around it and consumes it until the world is left barren, and then Lavos leaves the planet in search of other planets to harvest and mutate. I mean, of course it could be anything, but whenever I see a big ominous meteor like that, my mind immediately goes to a mysterious alien threat that's about to cause all kinds of bad things to the surrounding life and ecosystem. And the more I keep looking at this photo, I'm getting more ideas, but I think the Geth corpse is no mistake. Maybe this new threat can control synthetic life somehow, and this is BioWare's way of subtly telling us that. This also confirms that if Destroy is the canon ending, that the Geth do survive that ending somehow if a Geth is here as a point of interest. This is very, very interesting. So what we can gather from this all in all is a few things. Number one, big alien crater, possibly ground zero to a new galactic threat. Number two, Geth remains, meaning synthetic life is still going and the Geth have a big part possibly in this. 3, the new ship somewhat confirms that we are multiple generations in technological feats from the days of the Normandy based on the model number signifying 10, whereas Normandy was at 2. 4, there's a Krogan, possibly a Turian, and a Quarian, and the main person in the front, and the default outfit is white and black of some kind of reminds me of Ryder's default look in some ways. And finally, 4-man squads instead of 3 now. Now that's interesting. This all kind of lines up when you look at the first teaser for Mass Effect, when you see Liara and she looks older, and now we're seeing that this ship is 8 generations ahead. So I guess we can say the time skip is definitely what's happening here. But all in all, this is a very cool teaser. What do you guys think of it? Any theories of your own, let me know in the comments below. And sorry if this video seems a little rushed and whatever. It just came out, so I'm just trying to get this out to you guys so we can talk about it. I know you understand. And if you love Mass Effect, I got a ridiculous amount of content on the channel, so please like, subscribe, all the things the algorithm loves. It gives my life meaning. I'm Endymion. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll keep looking at this, but this is obviously my first impression. Happy N7 Day, and hey, at least we got concept art, right? Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more Mass Effect content and other games. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.